Have you ever found yourself pausing halfway up the stairs, wondering when they got so steep? Or maybe you've opened a jar, only to realize your hands aren't quite as strong as they used to be. You're not alone. These little moments sneak up on all of us, and they can feel like gentle reminders that time is moving forward. But here's the good news: getting older doesn't mean giving up your independence. In fact, with a few simple habits, you can stay strong, confident, and in control of your everyday life well into your golden years. Think about it. Independence is more than just being able to drive yourself to the store or cook your favorite meals. It's about waking up in the morning and knowing you can take care of yourself. That you can still enjoy your hobbies, run your errands, and move through your day without needing help every step of the way. And believe it or not, maintaining that freedom isn't about doing anything extreme. It's about small, everyday choices that add up to a big difference over time. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 simple habits that can help you hold on to that independence after 65. These aren't complicated, and you don't need any fancy equipment or expensive routines. Just a few thoughtful changes that can keep your body and mind sharp, help you feel more energized, and most importantly, help you stay in charge of your life. So let's start with something that might surprise you: how you begin your day. That very first hour after you wake up can set the tone for everything that follows. It's not about jumping out of bed and doing push-ups. It's about waking up with intention. Instead of reaching for the remote or checking your phone, take a moment to stretch your arms, roll your shoulders, and move your legs. Just a few gentle movements to wake up your muscles and get your blood flowing. You might try standing by your bed and doing a slow march in place for a minute or two. Or reaching your arms up high and taking a deep breath. These small movements can help your joints feel looser, your balance feel steadier, and your mind feel more alert. It's amazing how much better the rest of the day feels when you start with just a little motion. Now, once you're up and moving, here's something else that makes a big difference, and that's what you eat in the morning. Breakfast doesn't have to be a feast, but it does need to fuel you. A slice of toast and coffee might have been enough years ago, but now your body needs more to keep going strong. Think about adding a source of protein, maybe an egg, a small cup of Greek yogurt, or even some peanut butter on whole grain toast. Add a bit of fruit, like a handful of berries or a sliced banana, and you've already given your body a better start. You see, protein helps maintain muscle, and muscle is key to independence. It's what helps you get out of a chair, climb stairs, carry groceries, and keep your balance. And as we age, we naturally start to lose a bit of muscle each year, unless we actively do something about it. That's why what you eat matters just as much as how you move. And speaking of movement, let's talk about that second habit: staying active throughout the day, not just in one big chunk. A lot of people think they have to set aside 30 or 60 minutes to exercise, and that can feel overwhelming. But in reality, short bursts of activity sprinkled through your day can be just as powerful, especially if your goal is to stay independent. Let's say you're tidying up the house. Instead of seeing it as a chore, think of it as a form of movement. Wiping counters, sweeping floors, reaching for dishes, these are all little opportunities to engage your muscles and keep your body in motion. And every time you move, you're strengthening your coordination, balance, and flexibility. You can even make a game of it. During commercial breaks while watching TV, stand up and do a few gentle knee bends. When you're waiting for the kettle to boil, march in place or do a few arm circles. These small actions may not seem like much, but over the course of a day, they add up. They keep your joints lubricated, your heart pumping, and your confidence high. And confidence is so important. Because when you feel capable in your body, you're less likely to avoid things. You won't hesitate to go for a walk with your grandkids, or drive to the market, or even get down on the floor to play with the dog, because you'll trust that your body can handle it. But here's where a lot of folks get tripped up. They wait until something hurts before they start paying attention. They wait until they fall before thinking about balance. They wait until a doctor says, "You need to be more active," before changing their routine. And I get it, it's easy to put things off, especially when you've got a lot going on. But the beauty of these habits is that you can start them today. Right now. no matter how fit or stiff or tired you feel. Because even one small step, one extra walk around the house, one stretch, one high-protein breakfast can set the stage for a stronger, more independent tomorrow. Now that we've talked about how your mornings can shape your energy and how movement can support your strength, let's take a look at another daily habit that plays a huge role in staying independent, especially as the years go by. One of the daily habits that has a surprisingly big impact on independence, but often gets overlooked, is keeping your mind sharp and engaged. When we think about staying independent, most people picture the physical side of things, walking without help, carrying groceries, getting dressed on your own. But the truth is, your mental sharpness is just as important. Because independence isn't just about lifting yourself out of a chair, it's also about remembering where you put your keys, keeping track of your appointments, or recalling the name of that friendly neighbor you bumped into yesterday. Your brain, just like your muscles, needs regular activity to stay in shape. The good news? You don't need to solve complex puzzles or memorize long poems. You just need to stay curious, stay engaged, and keep your brain learning. It could be as simple as trying a new recipe, taking a different route on your daily walk, or calling up an old friend to reminisce about the good old days. These small moments challenge your brain and keep your memory sharp without feeling like work. Another great way to keep your mind active is reading or listening to audiobooks. If your eyes get tired easily, audiobooks are a wonderful alternative. You get to relax and enjoy a good story or learn something new, all while keeping your brain engaged. You might even jot down a few notes about what you read or heard. Writing things down helps reinforce memory and keeps your thoughts organized. And speaking of memory, we can't ignore the role sleep plays. Without quality rest, your brain simply can't function at its best. Now, a lot of people believe that it's normal to sleep less as you get older, but that's not exactly true. Seniors still need about 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. The real issue isn't how long you sleep, it's how well you sleep. Do you wake up multiple times during the night? Do you still feel tired even after a full night in bed? If so, it might be time to rethink your evening routine. Try turning off the TV or putting away the phone an hour before bed. Instead, you might listen to calming music, do some light stretching, or read a few pages of a book. Keep the lights dim and avoid caffeine in the afternoon. These small adjustments can make a big difference in how rested and refreshed you feel in the morning. And when you sleep well, everything else becomes easier. Your memory improves. Your mood gets better. Aches and pains may even lessen. Good sleep helps your body heal, supports balance, and gives you more energy to do the things you enjoy. It's one of the most powerful tools for maintaining your independence, yet so often it's the one we overlook. Now let's talk about something a little different, but just as important: social connection. Whether you're an introvert or a social butterfly, staying connected to others plays a huge role in maintaining independence as you age. It's not just about having someone to talk to, it's about having a reason to get out of bed, someone to share your stories with, and something to look forward to. Maybe it's a morning coffee with a neighbor. Maybe it's a weekly phone call with your grandkids. Or maybe it's simply saying hello to people on your daily walk. These tiny interactions matter. They give your day structure. They bring a smile to your face. And most importantly, they remind you that you're not alone on this journey. When you feel connected to others, you naturally take better care of yourself. You brush your hair. You dress a little nicer. You keep your body moving because you want to be part of something. Social interaction lifts your spirits and supports your brain health. Studies show that people who stay socially active are less likely to experience depression, memory loss, or physical decline. And here's the beautiful part: connection doesn't have to mean a big group of friends or a packed social calendar. It can be one trusted friend, a local group or senior center you attend once a week, or even an online community where you can chat with others who share your interests. Even if you just sit and listen to others talk, you're still part of something. And being part of something helps you stay motivated, engaged, and full of purpose. Remember, being independent doesn't mean doing everything alone. It means you get to choose how you live your life while still staying connected to the people who matter. Isolation can slowly chip away at energy, motivation, and even your physical health. But connection fuels you. It gives you joy, laughter, and reasons to keep moving forward. So far, we've talked about how morning movement, healthy eating, staying active throughout the day, engaging your mind, getting better sleep, and staying socially connected can all help support your independence. And the beautiful thing is, none of these habits require a dramatic life overhaul. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need to move to a new place. All it takes is small, intentional choices made day by day. Even if you just start with one new habit, you're already making progress. Each step, no matter how small, is a step toward a stronger, more confident version of you. If there's one habit that quietly holds everything together, it's consistency. Not perfection. Not pushing yourself to the limit. But showing up for yourself, day after day, in small, doable ways. That's really the heart of staying independent as we age, building a rhythm that your body and mind can rely on. And one of the most grounding parts of that rhythm? A daily routine. Now, I'm not talking about a strict schedule where every minute is planned out. I'm talking about having a familiar structure to your day, a flow that brings comfort, reduces stress, and helps you stay on top of the things that matter. A simple morning ritual, a regular time for meals, a walk after lunch, a favorite show in the evening, these little anchors keep your days from blending into one another, and they gently train your body and brain to stay engaged and alert. Having a routine also makes it easier to notice when something's off. If you're usually out walking by 9 a.m., and one day you feel too tired or foggy to go, it might be a sign your body needs rest, or that something's worth checking in on. A steady routine gives you something to come back to. It's like a safety net. It gives you more control over your time, and that control builds confidence. And confidence, truly, is one of the biggest keys to staying independent. When you feel confident in your abilities, whether it's moving through your home safely, remembering your appointments, or just making your own choices, you're far more likely to stay active, stay curious, and stay engaged with the world around you. That's why it's so important to celebrate your wins, even the small ones. Made your own breakfast today? That's a win. Took a walk even though it was chilly out? Another win. Called a friend just to say hi? That counts, too. These moments add up. They remind you that you're capable. That you still have strength, purpose, and presence. Because you do. So if there's one message I want you to walk away with today, it's this: staying independent after 65 isn't about doing everything the way you did when you were 30. It's about adjusting with grace. It's about choosing habits that support you, not drain you. And it's about knowing that even small, gentle steps can lead to powerful results over time. You're not falling behind. You're evolving. You're learning to take care of your body and your mind in ways that make sense for this season of life. And that is something to be proud of. The world around you may move fast, and sometimes it might feel like it's trying to leave you behind, but don't let it. You still have so much to offer. You still have so many stories to tell, so much laughter to share, so much love to give. These everyday habits we've talked about, they're not just for health. They're for living fully. For holding on to the freedom to wake up and decide how you want to spend your day. So here's what I want you to do next. Take a moment to think about which of these habits feels easiest to start. Just one. Whether it's stretching in the morning, calling a friend, taking a short walk, eating more protein, or going to bed a little earlier, pick one and begin. You don't have to overhaul your entire life. Just begin. And when you do, I'd love to hear about it. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. What helps you stay independent? What have you learned over the years that's made a difference? Your voice matters here. Your wisdom can inspire someone else watching this video right now. If you found this helpful, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. It really does help more people see it. And if you'd like more gentle tips and uplifting ideas on how to live well at any age, don't forget to subscribe. There's so much more we'd love to share with you. Remember, no matter your age, you're still growing, still becoming, and you are absolutely capable of living a vibrant, independent life filled with joy, strength, and meaning. So here's to you, to your resilience, your kindness, your wisdom, and to the beautiful days still ahead. You've got this.